Hey, what's going on, you guys? So I'm going to show you guys how to get the absolutely cheapest plane tickets to any destination. This works no matter where you're going. This is the method I use, and it's I've used it for a while. It works wonderful. Um, Overall, the fastest way and the cheapest way to get tickets to anywhere you want to go. Okay, so first things first, go to googleflights.com, and then once you get to here, I'll leave the link down below in the description. Once you get here, what you're gonna do is go to explore. Now we're doing this for one person. Okay, now if you got more people, you do more people, but I just want to show you the price per one person. All right, so that's the reason I'm doing one. So we're gonna be flying out of Chicago. If you're from LA, put LAX. If you're from Dallas, put DFW. Wherever you're from, that's what you put here. And where to? We're gonna leave this blank, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so click down here. Now this is a mistake a lot of people make. Now in order for this to work, you have to be flexible. You gotta have an open mind. Okay, but it's not as bad as it seems. Okay. Usually, whenever people hear flexible days, they think you're gonna be going random times or whatever. That's not how it works. All right. So most people go here and you try to fiddle around, trying to see what date works, what not, and then the price comes back higher, and then you gotta go back and fix your days. That's not how you do it. Go here. Now let's do this. Let's just say for this example, we're gonna do two options. All right. We're gonna do option one, which is gonna be you're going to get to your destination at the cheapest price possible. No matter if you're going in under the plane or 50-hour layover, whatever. Cheapest price possible. And option two, the cheapest price possible with a little bit of comfort. Okay, and we know that comfort adds a little bit extra price, but it's not going to be bad. Okay, so let's just say we're going to the beach for 2 weeks. Okay, so we're gonna click 2 weeks. Now what you're telling Google is, okay, look for a 2-week trip within the next 6 months. And Google's gonna look for 2 weeks in the next 6 months at the cheapest price possible. Okay, right now we're in January, so it's only gonna go up to June. And then you're gonna click done. Now the reason I don't put a destination here is because you're able to use this map around, look around and see different prices for different areas. Okay, so let's just say we want to go to the beach. Let's check Los Cabos real quick. So $300 for Los Cabos. Puerto Vallarta is $250. Cancun is $150. There you go, $150. So $150. I don't get how. I don't know. That's the best right there. You guys are seeing it right there. $150 round trip, one person, 2 weeks. Doesn't get any cheaper than that. Miami's $46. Let's do Punta Cana. Punta Cana's $214. Virgin Islands is $158. St. Lucia $547. Aruba's right under $300. So we're gonna be going to the beach. So Cancun is not hard. If you know how to look for tickets, Cancun's not hard because it's like the beach mecca. Everybody goes there, so there's flights going there every single day, left, right, and center. It's not very hard unless you really want to make it hard, but it's not really hard to find cheap tickets to go there. You know what? We're gonna do Los Cabos real quick. So go over here to Los Cabos. So maybe if you want to go to the beach and you want to go to you want the cheapest flight to any beach available, then you're gonna come over here. Oh, Cancun's $150. Okay, I'm going there. That's what you would do. But for me in this case, I want to go to Los Cabos. So you know what? Let's just do it that way. You want to go to the beach. You want the cheapest flight to any beach possible. Okay, we're gonna do Cancun. I was gonna do Los Cabos, but we're gonna do Cancun. Okay, so you click on that, and automatically it gives you the dates right there. Okay, so it's telling me the cheapest time to go to Cancun for one person within the next 6 months is January 31st through February 16th. That's gonna be 2 week trip, round trip. Okay, that's the cheapest. Okay. So right there, it automatically gives you your days if you got work or whatever. You ask your boss, hey, I need January 31st through 16th off. Okay, here you go. Boom. Now, what I like about this option here is, let's just say you've never been here. It automatically tells you, hey, you know what? I could do a lot of things here. I can do this stuff here. Different places to stay. Come down here and it tells you this is what you need to know. It says when to visit. Peak season is June through July and December through January. Okay, off season is February and September through November. So this is the cheapest time to go. This is the most expensive time to go. But the way I did it, not choosing a destination, just doing this 2 week right here within the next month, is gonna give you the cheapest dates. Okay, so you don't gotta fiddle around trying to see exactly what day, what day works and what day doesn't. Just click it and it tells you right there all you need to know. So we're gonna go ahead, click Cancun, and we're gonna do all flights. Okay, and then when you get here, you're gonna click here, press price. Okay, so right away it tells you exactly what you need to do. Okay, so our first option here, the cheapest of the cheapest available, is gonna be $150 with Spirit. It's gonna be 3-hour flight nonstop to Cancun for $150. Okay, now you don't get a check bag on this one. Let's say you want a check bag. The cheapest one with a check bag is gonna be American, and it's only $16 more or something like that. It's a couple dollars more, and you get a bag included there. But if you want the absolutely cheapest, you're gonna be choosing Spirit. But then again, with Spirit, any other airplane, any airline, whatever, if you don't got a bag included, you're gonna have to pay extra for that bag. So we're gonna go ahead and just do American, because you're gonna pay for that bag anyways. And then this is returning flight, 3 hours 45 minutes. Okay, 166 American. Okay, there you go. Okay, so and then you get to this option here. It tells you different fare options. This is basic economy and main cabin business, and then you get to choose the benefits or whatever here right here. It tells you if you want to see selection, if you want to choose where you're sitting, you got to pay a little bit extra. If it's just one person, it doesn't matter where you're sitting unless you absolutely 100% need to sit in a specific seat. It doesn't really matter where you go. Now, if it's 2 people, what I would do is I would keep this one, and what you got to do is get there early in the morning before the big crowd gets there, whatever. And I'm not talking, hours earlier. I'm just talking about, just be there early. Whenever you see the ticket person, just, be nice. Hey, how you doing? Good morning, whatever. Good afternoon, how you doing? And then right before you leave or whatever, hey, you know what? Me and her going together is any way we can sit together. Most of the time, if you're nice, you don't have an attitude, whatever, they're going to sit you together for free. That's what I found. Almost every time I've asked, they've done it. It doesn't happen a lot because I always choose my seats. Just depends. Some airlines you get to choose for free, some you don't. American, you don't. So that's what you would do there. And then right off the bat, right here, it tells you 166 is low for economy. Price is, $134 cheaper than usual. So you're pretty much getting it at the cheapest price possible. And in the book it, you just press select. It takes you to the American Airlines website and to your passenger. It's going to tell you again, you want to switch to main cabin. You get to choose your seats or whatever. You know what? I forgot to check this. Okay, so on this one, you do get a free carry-on. An extra bag is $60. Here you get a free carry-on as well. An extra bag is $60. So there's no point in choosing this. Okay, so We're going to say no, accept everything, all restrictions. And that is how you get from Chicago. You know, it's going to vary. The price is going to vary depending on where you live, you know, but this method works everywhere. You know, the only difference is if you live in, you know, the middle of nowhere or whatever, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but this is going to help you find the cheapest flight possible. So for $165, you're flying round trip from January 31st to Wednesday, the 16th. It's a cheap flight. You're not gonna be waiting, you know, 15 hours layover or nothing like that. This is right here. This is a flight you want to choose right here. So that's how you do it. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to do that with a little bit more comfort. Okay, now I don't think it's gonna work here in Cancun. I think it's gonna be the same thing just because it's a direct flight or whatever. But let me show you what I mean. So yeah, it's not gonna work here because pretty much they're all nonstop. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work here because you're that cheap. That way I just showed you right there. You're pretty much getting the best ticket, the best everything right off the bat. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch this up. We're gonna go to Los Cabos real quick. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. This is still option. We're gonna go back to option 1. This is gonna give you the cheapest flight possible at whatever the cost. All right, so it tells you the dates right here. April 15th through Saturday, April 30th is gonna be the cheapest for one person to go. 2 weeks round trip. It's $300. Okay, we're gonna view flights. Same thing, price. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. Okay, Cancun didn't work because, like I said, you got planes going there every single day, thousands of planes, and you can pretty much get a cheap flight without layovers very easily. So right here, Los Cabos, you got this one's 302. These are the cheapest ones possible. This one's 11 hours and 13 minutes. This one's $4 more, and you're cutting down the time by a couple hours. 310, 10 hours, 368, 9 hours, 383, 8 hours. You do get a check bag here. You don't here. But like I said, we're doing the cheapest way possible. We don't want to wait 11 hours. We're going to do this one right here because it's only $4 more from the other one. And then right here, returning flight, we're going to do, again, the cheapest one. Okay, so this one was 11 hours for 306. This one was 8 hours for 316. So we're going to do this one. It's only $10 difference. $10 isn't much. Okay, we're going to do this one. And okay, so the total price is going to be $316 for a round trip ticket for one person. And right here, the stops are 2 hours. And then it gives you a couple options. Okay, if you book with Kiwi, you're gonna book the tickets together. If you book here, you're gonna have to go to different websites and book them or whatever. So we're gonna go to kiwi.com. Just click right here, select, and right here it's telling you 316 is low for economy. So you're pretty much getting the cheapest flight to Los Cabos from Chicago. Click select. And then this is going to give you all the information, whatever, with taxes or whatnot. It's going to be $315 total for one person. And that gives you all your information. And this is pretty much the best flight at the cheapest price from Chicago to Los Cabos on within the next 6 months. Okay. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you book the cheapest at no matter where. That's how you do it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the same thing, get the cheapest flight with a little bit of comfort. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, view flights. Okay, we're going to sort by price. Okay, and we see right off the bat, these are all 9 hours. You don't get a check bag. This one is $383, is 8 hours. one stop, which is 3 hours in Austin. Um, so this is pretty much the same price as this one here. Where is it at? Okay, this is pretty much the same flight time as this here. It's the same flight time. This one's 306 though, but you don't get a checked bag. This one you do get a bag checked in, and it's 383. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one because I know I'm gonna have a bag I need to check in or whatever. And let's see if I can get a cheaper one. Okay, so with a little bit of comfort, if you guys want to do 4 hours for a couple dollars more, you could get this one, non-stop flight. Okay, you don't. This one's non-stop. You don't gotta be, cause on this one you got a 3 hour little connecting flight. This one's non-stop. It's less time, so 4 hours less. A little bit more. So I would choose this one. Personally, I would choose this one. Unless you absolutely want a little bit cheaper price, you don't really care about this extra 3 hours here. I would choose this one here. You know what? The other one isn't even bad either. Okay, and then returning flight, non-stop, 452. That's the cheapest one. And again, it tells you the same thing. If you want to choose your seat or whatever, you get a carry-on free. And then, like I said, same thing. Choose this one, and then go to. So it's telling me it's typical. Okay, I'm paying, average price. Okay, so let's say I want to get that a little bit more down. What you would do is you would have to click. You would have to get this one here. This 383. You're gonna be a 3 hour stop. Click that one and click this one. The flight coming back is non-stop. Okay, and then coming back. So now you would get 383. That's the best price. This is right here is the best price possible with some comfort. And then you get to pay for your seat, or this one you get it free. They'll just put you wherever. If you want to choose, then you got to pay a little bit extra fee. Click select, and you go to the American website, and it tells you the same thing. You're gonna keep. They're gonna throw you wherever they want you to sit. Same thing. Just get there early. Ask them, hey, can I sit over here? Okay. You fill in your information, and that's how you get the cheapest flight possible with a little bit of comfort. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go one more and show you guys. Okay, let's just say you're traveling as a family. Okay, let's just say 2 adults and I don't know, 1 kid. Or you know what? Let's do 2 kids. You got a family going. You want to go to the beach the cheapest time possible within the next 6 months for 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go to Los Cabos real quick. If you want to see, because Cancun's half of that, 584. But we're going to go to Los Cabos. Because I think this really, because it's easy to get here cheap. What I'm showing you guys, it works better here. So the cheapest time to go to Los Cabos for 2 weeks for 4 people is going to be February 25th on Friday through March 10th. Okay. We're going to do click view flights. Remember, this is for 4 people now. Now this, I'm going to show you guys how to get there. The cheapest way, obviously, with a little bit of comfort. Okay. So sort by price. Okay, so maybe you're tight on the budget or whatever. You need to get there the cheapest way possible. That's going to be this right here. It's going to be $1,000 for everybody. Okay, 4 people, $1,000 round trip. So this is going to be the cheapest one. 7-hour layover, and I think it's Guadalajara. I'm not sure. This one's a 3-hour layover in Mexico City. 10 hours total travel time. So I think anybody with, if you had small kids, maybe you choose this one because you don't got to be, waiting for 7 hours in an airport. So you choose this one. It's only a couple $100. It's like $100 more. Then to return, you would click right here. You got to be careful with this because if it says +1, that means it's adding an extra day. I would not do that. For $20 more, you get to get there 9 hours. Wait, what does this mean? February. Yeah, so on this one, see, you return on Friday. This one, you get back the same day on Thursday. So you would do this one here. Okay, and then for 4 people, total price return round trip from Chicago to Los Cabos, the cheapest time to go are these dates, and this is the best cheap seat possible. Okay, now you go to kiwi.com and you book your trip here, and it tells you your total's gonna be $1,400. That's what you want to do. Now I'm gonna do it again, but this time's gonna be with a little bit more comfort. Okay, price is gonna be a little bit higher, but it's gonna have more comfort, probably better for little kids and stuff like that. So sort them on price. What you want to do personally, I would do this is personally what I would do. Okay, you're gonna have bags. Okay, so I wouldn't choose these with bags. Without bags, look for these that have a bag or a carry-on, I should say. This one's 9 hours with American, 2-hour layover in LAX. This one is the same price, but it's 6 hours total flight time, or travel time, I should say. 1 hour connecting flight in Dallas for $152, and then if you come down here, they get pricier, and then this one 7 hours. So right here, the absolutely best ticket with some comfort. And the comfort here is not traveling for, 13 hours or whatever, or a layover for 7 hours. That's the comfort you're getting here. So yeah, I would choose this one here. And then to come back nonstop, this is adding an extra day, so you want to stay away from those. If you're traveling, with family or you got extra kids or whatever. So I would choose. So if you want the cheapest to come back, it's gonna be this one. The cheapest with comfort is gonna be probably this one because it's 6 hours. But let's say you don't mind waiting, an extra 3 hours in Dallas or whatever, you could choose this one. And then again, let's just say, you talk them into giving free seats because it's $0 here. If you want to choose your seats, it's going to be an extra $300. So it's better to sweet talk them into giving you to sit together. And you get a free carry-on per passenger. And it's going to tell you. So you click here, book with American. It's going to be $1,600. Take you to the American website. Do this again. So for 4 people, round trip from Chicago to Los Cabos on the cheapest dates possible within the next 6 months is going to be February 25th through Thursday, March 10th. $1,600, 4 people, round trip. And then you enter your details, and that's it. So that's how you do it, guys. I hope this video wasn't too long. I try to cram everything in there at once. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. If you want extra examples or you guys need help or something, let me know what you guys need. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And that's it for this video, guys. Hope I was able to help. And that's gonna be it. See you guys on the next video.